Good morning. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that's not all that easy to talk about. Shame. A lot of us feel shame and we don't even necessarily identify it as that. But when something happens, when we do something wrong and we fall into that pit of self-destructive thought, when we start telling ourselves that we're bad, we're awful, how could we start beating ourselves up with that language that we use that we would never use for another human being, but we do it to ourselves. We need to stop and think about where we got that. Where did that come from? Who is that voice? And listen to see if that's a voice that we want to listen to now. Because it is a destructive voice. It is not a constructive voice. And it doesn't help us move forward and become who we are. Because the truth is, we are way more than we think we are. And that wall of shame that gets in the way throws us down into that victim pit. If you remember from my book, I don't know if you've read my book, but if you're familiar with the drama triangle, it's what I call the victim hole, that victim shame pit that we fall into when we start deciding that we're no good or that something we've done is so horrible that it's unforgivable. We are way more than even we ever thought that we were. And that wall of shame, that barrage of horrible things that we say to ourselves stops us from being and being able to express the wonderful person that we were born to be. So when you find yourself falling into that pit, say, stop. I love myself. I like myself. I'm responsible for my present and my future, and move forward. To find out more about me, go to melodybrook.com